want to thank you for your leadership and insight in making this happen. Those of you who have been watching this dynamic over the decades understand how important that is. You understand as well as anyone the nature of our infrastructure crisis and the unprecedented opportunities that we face. We still have more and better infrastructure than anybody in the world. As I was just talking with the Secretary a few moments ago, I returned from a week-long trip with Speaker Pelosi to China and watched what has taken place and sort of the visits that I've made there over the years, separated by 2 or 3 years. It's like time-lapse photography, those old Disney films that some of us grew up with, where you sort of watch the flowers grow and the forests change. It's amazing what is happening in China with not just the maglev, but high-speed rail, their World Expo that they're preparing for next year. They're building 5 new subway stations and extending subway lines. They will be spending more on that one project for 1 year in Shanghai than we will spend all across America for our capital investment in transit. It is stunning. We still have more and better infrastructure, but it's not necessarily where we need it. We have too much that is in poor and deteriorating condition. I visit a community every month, and I have yet to visit a single one who feels that they have infrastructure that is right-sized for the challenges that we are facing with global warming and extreme weather events. And it is not just the celebrated collapse of bridges and deteriorating road conditions, because it's what's under the surface that is actually in worse condition. 72,000 miles of pipe and water main that are 80 years or older. Some are brick and wood, and occasionally compromising surface transportation when large sinkholes occur. One, embarrassingly, in my hometown of Portland, Oregon, that swallowed a sewer maintenance truck. Well, you understand also the solutions. In part, they are a combination of simple, proven technology from street trees, bicycles, streetcars, traffic circles, and road design to innovative application of technology that can help us with everything from traffic incident management to giving information to consumers to things that are going to make a difference in terms of safety. The problem, in my humble opinion, is getting America's attention and then getting their trust to be able to have the resources, the energy, the plan to make it happen. You may have seen the bizarre demonstrations that took place around the country a couple months ago. The hats with tea bags hanging down on them. I guess people protesting taxation with representation. I didn't quite figure it out in its entirety. But there is a concern, I think, on several levels that the American public wants to make sure that they are getting full value. They are buffeted, as the Secretary said, with unprecedented economic upheaval and changes that are taking place in communities large and small, in veteran industries and companies. It is a time of change. But it is precisely the time that we should be working together to be able to capitalize on rebuilding and renewing America and your role in that effort. I think it begins with the creation of a new vision of how we're going to rebuild and renew America. You may have recalled on the campaign trail, then candidate Obama talked about how the United States in the past had been involved with infrastructure vision. The Gallatin Plan of 1808 for then President Thomas Jefferson really set in motion a series of infrastructure initiatives for the United States that lasted through most of the 1800s. It included the Homestead Act, it included the public-private partnerships for some of the canals, the Transcontinental Railroad. On the centennial of the Gallatin Plan, President Teddy Roosevelt convened a meeting of some of the best and brightest of our nation, including the first meeting of the nation's governors. In fact, that's where the National Governors Association was started. And out of that came a vision for the 1900s that dealt with inland waterways, the National Park Service. It planted the seeds that germinated in the White House of his cousin Franklin Roosevelt and ultimately flowered under the presidency of Dwight David Eisenhower for the interstate highway system. Well, as President Obama intimated on the campaign trail, it's time for an infrastructure vision for our century. And it ought to be expansive and comprehensive. No more bridges to nowhere. We need to think comprehensively about how the transportation, water, energy elements fit together, how they're integrated with careful land use planning, and as the Secretary said, a focus on people and their communities, not simply a transportation mode or a special interest. A vision for our century. We've done it in the past. I'm confident that we can, in fact, do it now to great advantage. My conversations with Chairman Jim Obastar and his subcommittee chairman, Peter DeFazio, that is what they want to do with the reauthorization of the Surface Transportation Act. Actually make it more than simply a reauthorization, but rewriting, capturing some of that vision and doing things differently. Those of you who are involved with intelligent transportation systems are uniquely qualified to help us with the second element that is important, and that is squeezing more value out of the dollars that we are investing now. Congress is committed to working with the new administration and the Secretary to be able to smooth the process internally with the bureaucracy. We have all been frustrated with the sort of the reflexive, interminable studies, some of the work that has been done in the past in the Department of Transportation, for instance, in terms of some of the cost-effectiveness studies that people were cranking with, had absolutely no relationship to how any transportation system, any transit system in the country was operated. But it was the practice, the delay, and the hoops that we had to jump through added untold costs to projects. Will the hundreds of billions of dollars that were contributed from the federal government to the metro extension to Dulles Airport ever